Hey guys, it's Sasha with Rice and Raw, and I recently got a message from Susanna, and she was asking about what kind of job I have. She's so cute. She's like, if it's not a secret, can you tell me? I'm super curious. Well, I can't disclose my employer's name to you guys. I just don't feel comfortable with that. But I'm going to start working for an accounting firm this summer, and I graduated with an accounting degree. I'm very passionate about it, and I'm getting my CPA exams done now. Hopefully, I can get most of it done before I start with my company in the summer. And it's a big corporate company, so yeah, it's going to be a huge change for me, a huge life change for me starting with them, because it's a huge time commitment. However, they do really take care of their employees. I've interned with them before, and they are just so wonderful with their employees, and I honestly think that they're a great company, and it is my dream job. I know that sounds weird, but when I took accounting in high school, I loved it. And when I was reading the textbook, I saw a whole bunch of accounting firms' names, and I picked out this one person, and I'm like, I'm going to work for them. And of course, lo and behold, I am working for them. So it's just really exciting that I have this job. This isn't new for me. I've had this lined up for like the past 1 to 2 years. So I've known that this was happening. And I've just been working on getting my CPA exams in line, and then working on my confidence and building that up, because that is really important when you start in any job, is confidence. Because when I interned with this company before, I was not confident at all. I would get lots of reviews, people telling me, stop bringing yourself down, because I would openly say, oh, I'm a bad writer, I'm not good at this, I don't know if I'll pick up on this. And that is not a good idea, to start bringing yourself down in front of people. It's just you're verbalizing your own fears, and which just personifying them even more, and having other people start realizing, oh, maybe she's not a good writer. So I learned a lot from that experience, and I was not in a very healthy headspace at the time. I was dealing with my eating disorder, so unfortunately I wasn't able to really appreciate the opportunity that was given to me. But now I'm so healthy, I'm so happy with myself, that I'm just ready to take that leap and just go for this job and just completely take it all in, and just get the best out of it. And it is scary, because I might be traveling a lot. I might not have a lot of time to myself anymore. And I'm going to have to, make sure I have my food in line, make sure I have enough ripe fruit, make sure, I'm bringing enough food for the day, make sure I know of the places where I can go around the area where I can find food for myself. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be different, but it's going to be a great change. And it's going to be a beautiful learning, like a growth for me. And that's important. I've always been passionate about business jobs and corporate jobs, and I know that seems very different from probably most people in the vegan movement and the high carb vegan movement, because a lot of people are like, oh, find something you love, don't be a hamster on the wheel. Well, I'm like, I don't know. It makes me happy. And ever since I was young, I've had the good entrepreneurial spirit, where I've opened up shop in my own house and sold my arts and crafts and my photography to my parents and my parents' friends. I was in elementary school at the time. And I remember in 3rd grade, I saved up $30, and that was my first time I saved $30. And ever since then, I've been saving and being smart with my money. And yes, I used to spend a lot of money on clothes, but I've gotten a lot better now, and I am smart with my money, and I do spend a lot of money on food, but for me, that is so worth it. I tell my mom, isn't it better that I spend lots of money on food and, exercise, other than, it's a lot cheaper than therapy. And so I've always been someone who's been very engrossed in the whole education is very important, getting a corporate job is very important, and it hasn't really just been my parents influencing me. It is, I feel like it's something that was inside of me all along, because when I was young, I was, building up my own businesses. And since I turned 15, I started working pretty consistently for 5 years at the same job. I've hunted down my own internships, and the main internship that I've gotten is, now the company that I will be working for. And I got that through my UConn. I went to UConn, and I got that through their accounting department. and they have an amazing accounting department. I'm trying to think of the word, not department. Well, oh well, you know what I'm trying to say. They have an amazing accounting department and education system. So if you are interested in accounting, definitely look into UConn. They really set forth all of their accounting majors into great jobs. I mean, most people graduating with an accounting degree has a job already lined up. And luckily I did. And you know, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm excited for it. And I know I will be the black sheep in the office. Absolutely. Like if I'm bringing in tons of mason jars of, you know, smoothies and pounds of fruit, you know, people are going to think I'm a total wackadoo. But that's fine because this lifestyle is so a part of me that, you know, people will have to accept it because it is me. But the thing is I don't want to make this my only, you know, stamp. Like I don't want people to think Sasha, vegan, she eats a lot of fruit, that's it. You know, I want there to be more to me. I want there to be other things about me that I can talk about with people. So my main goal is to not talk about this as much as, you know, that much at all. And I never approach people about it. I never talk to people about it unless they're talking to me and asking me about it. Unfortunately, you know, when you're coming in with like tons of smoothies, you're kind of making a spectacle and people will ask you. And the best thing, you know, I suggest is, yes, answer their questions respectfully, you know, don't ever be condescending about it, and try to explain your point, you know, as quickly as you can. I always suggest developing an elevator speech, which is just like a 20 to 30 second answer to the main questions that you will get, like why are you vegan, where do you get your protein, you know, things like that. The best thing to do is just be kind, gracious, and then I like to like try to switch the topic, like, so anyway, how was your weekend? Or like, what were you doing over the weekend? How are your kids? You know, how is something? Or, you know, I'll even, I don't know, just things like that. And that will, you know, help move the conversation along, because I don't want it just to get stuck on the food. I don't want to just be the girl with the fruit smoothies, you know? So yeah, I just thought I would talk about that a little bit. I think education is so important. Always, always continue educating yourself, even throughout your careers. And you know what? Just because you go vegan doesn't mean you can't get a corporate career. It doesn't mean you can't just continue down the path that you've been on. And if, you know, if it feels wrong and you feel like you want to do something more philanthropy-ish, there. That's a word. Philanthropic. I can't say it. Like, I can spell it right now, but I can't say it. It's embarrassing. I'm sure you guys will say it down in the comments for me. Thank you. You can do something more like that if that's what's resonating with you. But just because you go vegan doesn't mean you have to stop working at your corporate job. I'm starting my corporate job. I'm so excited. I'm terrified. I'm nervous. But I'm like, I can't stop smiling about it. Can't stop thinking about it. I just can't wait to make my mark on the company and really, you know, add me into the company, because I know that I can really help this company, even though, you know, I might just be a first year, you know, I'm no partner or anything, but I really feel like I can help this company just by my attitude, my positivity, my work ethic. I'm not afraid to work hard. Like, I like my personal time, but I'm not afraid to work hard, especially about something that I'm passionate about. And luckily, I'm in a sector where I can help other companies with their internal issues, and it's not exactly where, you know, I'm not like the IRS coming in and destroying a company, which is, you know, I actually wanted to be an IRS agent, by the way. That was one of my dreams, because you get to actually carry a gun if you're a special agent. Just saying. But yeah, I'm just excited that I can help other companies with their internal audit systems. And I don't know, I'm just excited about that, and working with other people, making their day just a bit better. I don't know. That's something I would love to do. And I don't know if I plan on doing this for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm young. I've been thinking about other things. Maybe I'll go into something more like this where I can talk to people. Maybe I'll become certified in like personal coaching. I'm certified in plant-based nutrition, which is actually my next thing on the list to do after I get my CPA all done and squared away. So, I mean, there's other things that I can do. Just right now, I want this, you know? So, long enough video. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye.